Well, yeah, you don't want to be wrong. Now, see, when you've learned to think in probabilities, what you're going to learn, what you're going to understand, is that trading is not a right or wrong endeavor. It has nothing to do with being right or wrong. But this is really important. Yes, we don't want to be wrong, and we don't want to lose money. And there's a problem here in terms of the way our minds are designed to think. If I think of trading, getting into a trade, as being something I can be right or wrong about, and I have not accepted the risk, meaning I have not accepted the dollar value of the potential loss that I can incur from that trade by not predefining it, or by predefining it and still not accepting it, then my mind has the potential to associate whatever's happening in the market now with something that's happened in my past. Meaning our minds are wired to associate. Meaning that if I haven't changed the way that I think about trading, I have the potential to look at any given trade as, well, let's say any given trade has the potential to tap me into the accumulated emotional pain of what it means to be wrong, or every time I've been wrong in my life. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to say that again. If I haven't redefined trading to think about it in the appropriate way, based on the way that I'm going to explain in a moment, being wrong.
Alright guys, so a quick update. There's not much to talk about here. We are in a downtrend. People are going to be buying the support because they think the bull market will continue. I'm taking my trades. I think the bull market is over. It was over here on the 14th. Was it on the 14th?
Because here's what's going to happen.
14th of August. So we're going to fall off a cliff. Continue to the downside for the next year or so. I don't know how long it's going to take, but
suggest why this trade might not work. Right?
The MACD on the weekly time frame crossed bearish, one of the signs. A lot of people are playing these indicators, the MVRV score and things like that, which says that we know we need a top.
I might talk myself out of the trade.
I don't know how this is going to play out. Maybe we're going to pump into lower high, and these indicators will pump to the red zone and then show the top is in. But I think the top is already in, and I'm playing as I have to play. If you listen to Mark Douglas,
I've got a mental dilemma here. I've got a dilemma.
You will.
How do I resolve
what he says is, you don't have to predict, you don't have to know what's going to happen next. All you have to do is to trade your edge. That means if the opportunity comes for a short, you short. If it comes for the long, you long. You don't have to know what's going to happen next to win in this game. Okay? That's why I am in my shorts, where we failed. I'll show you on this one here, where we had higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. We failed to impulse up. We got back into this little range here, deviation. You could say deviation here. So I took my short here, took my long here, and I will let the market do what it has to do. I'm not going to predict. One of those trades will run. So either this trade here,
Go ahead.
or this trade here. Okay, this one here, I'm looking for much lower targets. As you know, if we are in the bear market, I'm looking for much lower targets. So both of those trades will run. One of them will make money, the other one will be stopped out. Simple as that. I do not need what's going to happen. I do not need to know what's going to happen next. I'm doing what I have to do. Okay, anyone that's playing the lower time frame nonsense is losing money. I only play the high time frame setups daily, and I've been doing the 4-hour time frame for the last year, and then I moved on to the daily, and I think in the future I will move to the weekly time frame. That's how I make money. I wouldn't be surprised if we go up from here. We've got a CME gap that's still open. Where is it?
How do we need to adjust it?
Massive gap, look. So if we get up here
I'll just move it up.
in a nice ABC, we do not close any candles above this, just a wick up to this and then continue to the downside. That's absolutely fine with me. I'm not gonna take any profits. I'm not gonna take any.
About these errors, okay?
I'm not gonna close my positions. I'm just gonna let them play. Why would I not take profits if I think that we will come up here and fail? Why do I not take any profits? Because the account is too small. It's too small, and I don't want to close positions because they did not reach the target. If this was $1 million position, I would probably take some profits off, you know, but then the account is too small, there's no point. And one of them will continue, one of those two trades will continue. Either this short will continue to the downside, or this long will continue to the upside, so no point taking profits for me here. I'm playing the big time frames and big R&R trades, so let's just say my last trade was this trade here, and it was 50%.
Now I'll explain underlying dynamics there
26
in a second,
R&R.
but there's a real
I'm playing the
important point that I
big
wanna
boy
make.
games. I'm
Is
not
that
into the
these are
small
all
time
trading
frame
areas.
nonsense
Let
where you lose the
everybody
money but
all
you
trading
pretend
areas.
you're
I mean, are we
making
all
money.
together on this? Okay? However, here's what's really
So
interesting
just a short update, yeah. Again,
about trading and why
I might think that we're gonna
so
continue down, but the market says no.
gains
We will
success.
come up for one more push to the upside,
because
get
you can
more
make
retail
every
traders
single one of
in,
those errors
everyone's long in, and then we
over and over again.
and then we crash. So I don't know what's gonna
And
happen. I'm
still
ready
find
for
yourself in a winning
both options here. We have changed
You
the
don't
market
have to
structure
know.
now.
Yeah,
As you can see, we closed below.
what the microphone didn't pick up was someone back there
You never
saying,
know
"Thank
what's next. So if you have an ABC, you might
God."
say
Now think about the nature of
we can
trading.
continue to the
What
upside.
do you-
Again,
what
yeah. I'm
skills-
trading my
what
edge. I've got
skills
my
do you
edge,
need to find yourself in a winning
and
trade?
that's what I do. I see the edge.
What?
I
No,
see
no. What
there's a chance
skills
for
do
the
you
long
need to
setup,
find yourself
and I
in a
will
winning
take
trade?
that long setup.
None. Zero.
Okay.
Zero. Think about that. You
What do
don't
we
need
see
to
here?
know anything
We don't
to
see
find
much. A
yourself
lot
in
of
winning
longs
trade,
opening, as you can see. A lot of longs opening here. CVD going up. There's no
right? Nothing.
continuation to the
You don't have to have
upside.
any
The
skills
price will
whatsoever.
just crash.
And if you can find
The
yourself
price
in a
will
winning trade without having
crash.
any
There's
skills
nothing
whatsoever,
here.
once, can it happen again? And can it happen again?
Places that I might
Yeah,
be interested.
we don't know what the limit is
in
to how many
this
times it can happen
Point
without
of
having any knowledge
TPO
whatsoever.
118k.
What do you need to know?
So if we get to that
find yourself
118k,
with a winning
yeah, we
blackjack
might
hand?
not get up there.
Nothing. What do you need to know about roulette? Nothing. What do you need
yeah.
to know about craps?
Zoom out.
Nothing.
This
What
is
does
a
that suggest?
30-minute
Do you see any
time frame.
correlations here?
Zoom out, so we have
You see the
to
correlations?
claim this level here.
What does that suggest to you about the nature of trading?
We have to
It's
claim
gambling.
this level here,
Absolutely.
to change
Now,
the market
interestingly
structure,
enough, when I proposed this in
which is
Toronto
quite
3
far.
weeks
It's
ago,
possible,
they
but
really
it's not
railed
likely for
against
me.
it. Oh, you would not believe how
CVD
difficult it
going
was for them to wrap their mind
up.
around the idea that
A
trading
lot
was
of
gambling.
longs, but the price is coming down. That
What's that?
shows me today is a bank holiday in UK. I'm
Yeah.
in UK for a few months here.
Yeah. And interestingly
Um,
enough, to really
CVD
be
going up, the
consistent,
price coming
to
down.
create consistent
Clear indication
results,
of the
you have to
bearish
acquire a
structure.
mindset
With
that is
people
really consistent
long
with the
in,
kind of mindset
thinking
that a-
this is
that
a
a
support,
good,
which it
not a
is
compulsive
as of right
gambler,
now.
but a professional
This
gambler,
is
professional
SR
gambler
level,
have,
which is
or the
support
kind of
now.
mindset that the
We
casinos
will
have.
fail this level, have a big crash, we'll retest as resistance and continue to the
I don't know,
downside,
well,
probably.
I don't know.
Uh,
I mean, because look at it.
Again,
What do casinos do? They spend billions of dollars
we have
building
this-
these grandiose hotels. They
we
have to, now,
bounced
people think
here.
about this, they have to justify spending that kind of money.
a
They
little
spend
bit
billions
of the
dollars,
upside and then crash.
You know, building these grand hotels
Why?
to attract people into playing an event, wagering
Because
on
I
an
think
event
we are
that all of us know
here.
has a random outcome.
Exactly
and yet
the same
they create
pattern.
consistent results for themselves.
Support, little bounce,
There's
crash.
a reason why.
Support, little bounce,
Because they
crash.
think about it in the appropriate way.
Okay.
As traders, if you can
there is a few
learn
more
to think
indications
about
that we
this
are in the bear
appropriate
market.
way, you can
Many
become
of
the
them
casino.
still continue to show that we might be still in the bull market, but I don't think we are.
Because your technical
Again,
analysis will
support,
put the edge in your
crash,
favor.
or
You will
continue to the
get an
upside.
edge.
I'm ready for
But if
both
you
of them.
can't use that edge appropriately, meaning
Weekly
that
time frame.
if you consistently make these errors or any other type of errors,
Weekly
you
time
will not
frame.
create consistent
We did not
results.
reach
You will
any of the
create
targets
random results.
to the upside, which was 170k. I don't know why, and I do
And the
not care
problem with
because
creating random
for me
results,
this is a clear
Even though it can be a lot of fun,
range,
because you can end up on huge winning
deviation.
Because keep in mind,
First
you can
target
make
for
every
this
single one of those errors and still end
ABC
up in a winning trade. You can be the
short
best analyst in
is
the world,
these lows
and-
here.
or the worst
The next
analyst in the
target
world.
is
You can have the best reasons
these
or the worst
lows.
reasons. It doesn't make any
You might
difference.
think or say I'm
You can still end up in a
delusional,
winning
I'm
trade. But as long as
sick
you're
in my head,
susceptible, if
and
you're-
we
as
will
long
never
as you're
get there.
susceptible
I
to
think we
this,
will get to these levels here.
Okay? As long as you're susceptible to these
Just
huge
below
drawdowns,
38k. Why? Because
you
this
are
is the only
creating
level that's
accumulated
not been
psychological
retested,
damage that
so
will
we will
have
get
an
here sooner
enormous
or later. I
impact
think
on
we
your
have to
ability to
get
make
here
consistent
in this bear market, because
Introducing
later
an
on it will be
award-winning app
quite
from
difficult.
Miranda. Voted 20.
It will be quite difficult to get to these levels here in the future. So I think this is the last time we'll get this low. We don't have to get here. I'm not gonna predict. I will trade the ranges. I will trade my ABCs. That means once we get to the time by next summer, we'll see where we are. We might, even if we get here, if we range here for the year, that means that's it, and the bull market will start at this point here. I do think though we will come a bit lower. I have this pattern. It's just a guess, wild guess. It doesn't have to be this one, but I have this one on my charts, and I will see if this one plays out. Okay, yeah, that's it. So weekly time frame, the MACD cross. The MACD cross happened on the weekly time frame just last night. Exactly the same thing happened here, and they don't have to play out. Maybe I'm wrong. That's fine. I've got my stop losses and all that jazz. So we'll see. We'll see. There's just exactly the same pattern, really. The MACD crossed. There's no more buyers. I know you're gonna say, "Oh, the institutions, the Michael Saylor, and all of them," but they don't. It's not them that moves the market. It's all the bots and algos. I think it's the traders and all the. It's probably the bots. I don't know. I think the bots are moving this market. I think that's why we do what we do. I think it just we lose supports and we just get a lot of bots selling, and that's it. Michael Saylor or institution doesn't really affect the game, you know. But we shall see in the future. If you want to follow me, you can. We will try and play this game and see how good we are. If you go onto Twitter, X, everyone is really bullish. You won't see anyone really, basically. Just a couple of people I've noticed that have bearish charts. Everyone is bullish, and you can't follow them. I don't know how they make money. They don't really trade. They don't make money trading, selling courses and all that stuff. I'm gonna have to unfollow many of those because I actually follow them. A lot of the accounts I follow is because of the news. You know, I get all the news. If anything happens, I know all these people, they just live on this, on the X, on the Twitter, they live here. They will post anything happens, good or bad, they will post it up here, you know. But I do not look at their charts and predictions because it's all pure nonsense. They don't have a fucking clue what's going on, really. I play my own game, and that's about it. Yeah. All right, guys, enough talking about this nonsense. I'm in my shorts. I will keep them open for a while. Okay? All right then, take care. Bye bye.